Hello, I'm Bernie, and a warm welcome to this chat about the full moon that's occurring on the 13th of February, 12:53 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time in the sign of Leo. If you are sitting down, or if you are standing, if you are laying down, listening to this chat, if this feels right for you, I invite you to rest your hands, both hands, on your belly. Both hands on your belly. If you are doing something, could even be cooking or out walking in the garden while listening to this chat, I invite you, wherever you are, however you are listening to this, to bring more awareness to your belly. Maybe practicing a little bit more of a deeper in-breath and a longer, slower out-breath. And my reason for this invitation will become more apparent through the chat. So, the messages that came through for this full moon were, number one, nurture yourself so as to affirm your belief in yourself. Number two, nurture yourself to strengthen yourself. That can be belief in self. Number three, love is my superpower. Self-love. Number four, in your own time, at your own speed. Over this full moon, you may have the situation, experience, conversation where you have the choice to go at your own speed, take your own time, can be with decision making. And this relates to you potentially feeling confident to take your own time, go at your own speed before making a decision, making a choice, before moving forward. This really relates to the energy of this full moon in Leo. Full moon in Leo, activating the solar plexus this full moon, our place of personal power, our place of trusting our gut, our place of our inner fire, inner light, confidence, courage, commitment, discipline. So they're the themes that will be coming up for 2-3 days before this full moon and for at least the next 4 weeks until the next full moon. This full moon is about our inner strength, our sense of worth, what we value, what you value, why you make the choices that you do, what choices that you make matter to you. If they matter to you, if they feel right for you, if they inspire you, if they light you up, if they bring you joy, go towards that. Of course, always practicing kindness, compassion, and healthy choices. At this full moon, ask yourself, possibly day before, the day of the full moon, and at least once a week for the next 4 weeks, who am I? What matters to me? What brings me joy? What do I love doing? What do I care about? What are my values? What do I choose to fight for? What is worth fighting for me? What do I love? And this can be showing up in many areas in your life, but it may be one or two specific areas. So please, if this resonates with you, I feel it is for you. If not, leave it. These are suggestions. You may have another area that lights you up, that is worth fighting for you, that is worth fighting for. So some of the areas can be your work, study, your curiosity, being ever curious. That can be to learn, to grow. What you love to do may come through connecting to nature, exercising, walking, family, friends, children, grandchildren. Can be health. Maybe it's your self-expression. This came up for a client the other day, and it was returning to playing a musical instrument that she hadn't played in many, many years. And there was just one thing, this musical instrument, having the courage to return to playing this instrument, triggered different areas of her life for healing. The courage and confidence that she expressed in picking up this instrument, that courage and confidence then had a ripple effect to other areas of her life, particularly with speaking up towards another. At this full moon, what brings you joy? Creativity, dance, movement, adventure. And as this is a full moon, as always, it is a time of shedding light upon something, bringing something into the light. A time for seeing, a time for noticing, of being more self-aware, especially of your emotions and your reactions. And a time of releasing any negativity or low vibrational energy around feeling lack of confidence, possibly I'm not good enough, can be around fear. This full moon, consider your choices, the choices that you are presented with at this time. And it may have been already choices or situations that you've already experienced over the last few days, couple of weeks, or that you may experience for the next 4 weeks moving forward. But what choices are presented to you at this time? This can be a choice to have this thought instead of another thought, to say this word instead of another word, a choice to do a thing, to engage in something or not. And this focus on choices is really important, because to make a choice that feels right for us, that is best for us, that lights up our inner fire, takes courage and confidence. If heavy emotions arise at this time, any inner conflict, any inner turmoil, sort of toing and froing, please try not to let whether it be the chaos, the overwhelm, the heavy emotions overwhelm you or bring you down. These emotions are showing up for a reason, and you have a choice to avoid them or to face them. and release them. Something at this time might prompt you to look within at what might be potentially bringing you either off balance, off center, out of your place of feeling empowered, sort of strong in your core. Around the time of the full moon, and when you may be feeling a little bit, can be emotional for some, breathe and check in with yourself before reacting. Practice self-awareness. Notice the signs. Notice what is going on from a distance, as if you are an observer, before responding. And ways of releasing any heavy emotions can be to sing, speak it out loud, channel any heavy emotions through exercise, creativity, music, movement, deep cleansing, journaling. Really, really important at this full moon time is to express your inner child. For when you do so, there's less second guessing, less judgment, and more coming from your heart and what is true for you, without having to meet others' expectations, judgments, feeling judged by yourself or others. Express your inner child and allow your spirit, your inner fire, to take over, to do what you love to do what you love that lights you up. When we're not doing what we love, when we're not living true to ourselves, when we're not living with courage and confidence to express authentically, we can be dimming our light. If you feel challenged with emotions, boundaries, or choices around this time, pause and ask yourself, how does this make me feel? Maybe place your hands on your belly, which is back to hands on your belly. If you have placed your hands on your belly through this chat, with whatever I've said, did you notice any sensation in your belly? Were you triggered gently by anything that I've said? So moving forward over this full moon and for the next 4 weeks afterwards, if you are feeling challenged in making decision, pause and then ask yourself, how does this make me feel? Placing your hands on your belly, maybe taking 2 or 3 deep belly breaths before making a decision. Is this decision right for me? Is this decision, choice, preference, thought, belief about myself, is it good for me? Is it loving? Does it make me feel lighter, more empowered, or disempowered? And if not, then consciously choose with courage and confidence to make a decision that is right for you, particularly around boundaries as well. Now, that can be boundaries with negative thinking as well, or it could be boundaries with others. At this full moon and for the whole of 2025, accountability and responsibility are recurring themes. To take charge of your life, your choices, your preferences. For many, it is prompting us to speak up because you matter to you. Speak up to support your self-worth, to protect your self-worth, to assert and maintain boundaries. Be confident to say yes or be confident to say no without feeling the need to explain yourself. Stand firm in your decision, for this is an act of self-love. At this full moon and for the next 4 weeks as well, I invite you to honour your strengths, acknowledge your wins, pat yourself on the back, smile and feel pride in who you are. And if any negative thoughts come up, notice them as an observer. Notice them. Are they true? Are they real? How might you change the thoughts so that you can feel stronger? For some, there may be prompts, reminders for you around this full moon to go in search of your strengths as you shed limiting beliefs, negativity, self-doubt, fear about being judged, about who you are, or new paths that you might wish to go down on. There's new, or what you might wish to achieve this year. Maybe release fear around being okay, to a certain maintain boundaries. As we are often reminded before exercising, whether it be Pilates, yoga, for some, at the gym, lifting weights, it's important to engage your core to protect yourself. Engage your core. It's like gently draw your navel back towards your spine. Engage your core. It's like, yes, I'm switched on. I'm at my best. I'm switched on to protect myself. So this full moon is about engaging your core, your inner strength. If you notice any resistance, any negativity, any heavy emotions, maybe practice a few deep belly breaths, as I've said, and I will upload a meditation for belly breathing, which can help to release stuck energy. The lower chakras, the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra, often hold a lot of lower vibrational energy, such as fear, guilt, shame, through unresolved trauma, loss, upset, challenges. So I suggest, even on your own, just breathing up through these chakras, up through the base of your spine, up through your core. So be breathing in deeply into your belly and then breathing out long and slow. Maybe practice some more meditation. And again, the message is maybe place your hands on your belly before making a decision. Go to your core. Go to what is strong for you and ask yourself, is this right for me? It can be, where am I feeling stuck? What might I release to feel more balanced? Where might I be giving my power away? Or allowing judgments to throw me off? And to close this chat, the final message was steady your own boat. So take responsibility for your boat, your vessel, your you, to steady. Steady boat is, of course, more able to be in a stronger position to withstand the storm. Stay present, stay mindful, stay self-aware. You might also like to do a deep cleanse around the full moon, whether that be with citrus, essential oils, smudging, opening doors and windows. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I feel, even by me saying that, which can be an odd way to close this chat, but it is prompting you to connect with your joy. Connect with your joy over this full moon. So I hope this has been helpful. Please reach out if you would like some confirmation or clarification. You might like to journal as well following this chat. And please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps with the algorithms, just to help get my channel and content outwards, to have that ripple effect. Thank you, and all the best for the full moon on the 13th of February, connecting to your inner fire and particularly your solar plexus. Thank you.